Archangel Michael says, I commanded you to open this now. You have been given a warning. Someone from your family, someone who has already passed on, wants to share something with you. Open it quickly, because if you ignore this moment, you might miss the one message the heavens have allowed to reach you at this time. This message wasn't meant to come to you this way, but they pleaded, the soul that once held your hand on earth cried in the corridors of heaven, until the doors opened and allowed this to be written. You were not meant to find this by accident. Number. You were chosen to read this right now. And if your heart is racing, it's because the spirit of the one you loved is standing behind you, hoping and praying that you won't scroll past this again. They saw your tears in solitude. They saw your prayers break at 2 a.m. against your pillow, and the heavens heard. That's why I, Michael, was sent, not just with words, but with divine intervention, a sacred change in direction, because something important is coming. And this soul must speak to you before it's too late. You might have ignored the sign once, maybe even twice. But this time, it's different, because this message didn't just arrive, it came with a price. A heavenly agreement was made so you could receive it tonight. The person you lost has been waiting for months to have this chance to speak with you. And now, their voice is carried on my wings. They are whispering your name right now, hoping you'll hear it. They asked, please tell them they were never alone. Not for a second. I was with them the night they almost gave up. I was there when they cried in silence. I kissed their forehead as they slept, and they didn't even know it. This is what they say through me, beloved. But this isn't just a memory anymore. It's a warning. They saw what's about to happen to you, and it's urgent. That's why the heavens allowed them to return. It's rare, it's sacred, and it's real. I would never lie to you about this. Your name was spoken in the heavenly gathering. The archangels listened, and God nodded in approval. The decision was made in your favor, but only if you accept this message deep in your heart. There is something unfinished between you and them, an unfulfilled promise, an untold truth. And tonight, they want you to know about it. You were never abandoned. They never forgot you. But now, they see the danger that's approaching you, and they begged me, Michael, please go. Please deliver this message personally if needed. Just don't let them ignore it. And I listened, because the heavens respond to love, and their love for you is stronger than the stars. This isn't just a message. Beloved, this is divine intervention. You don't have much time left. That's why it's reaching you today. That's why I am here. If you've ever felt alone, if you've ever wondered why certain signs keep repeating, it's because the heavens have been trying to reach you. Don't let this moment slip away. Do not miss this moment. Don't forget to subscribe now to stay connected to these divine messages, because the next one could save your life. The angelic world is speaking louder every day. Stay alert. Stay ready. They asked me to remind you of something small but sacred, something only you would know. A childhood memory, a scent, a song. If they hear this, if they recognize it, the soul said, they will know it's me. And now I say it. They mention the smell of rain on warm concrete, the music that played in the kitchen while dinner was made, the sound of their laugh when you tripped over your own foot. They say you've always been too hard on yourself, but to them, you've always been perfect. Do you feel that warmth, the wave of emotion running through your chest? These aren't just memories, it's their spirit. They are here because something is approaching, something that could shake your home, and they could not stay silent any longer. They broke the heavenly silence just for you. They love you more than you can imagine. This warning isn't meant to scare you, but to protect you. Changes are coming into your life, and a moment will come that will require a decision from you. If you're not spiritually prepared, it could lead you into darkness. But if you open your heart now, if you accept what the heavens are offering, you will be protected. There are forces trying to delay your purpose. They've tried before, but this time, they are serious. That's why this message came with such urgency. I didn't just descend from the heavens to read verses. I came to intervene, to enter your room spiritually, to take your hand and say, "Enough. It's time to wake up." There is more happening around you than your earthly eyes can see. And the souls who've left, they still remember how you looked at them. They say, "Tell them I still carry that gaze in my heart." Even in heaven they cry for you, but not from sorrow, only from deep, eternal love. They want you to understand that the decision you make in the coming days will either bring you great blessings or cause significant delays. And they are here to help guide you. Watch carefully. Someone in your circle isn't who they seem to be. Their smile hides a shadow. But don't worry, the heavens see what you cannot, and they are preparing divine protection for you. That's why this message has reached you. That's why your screen is lighting up with these words. You weren't called here by accident or chance, but by divine design. You may feel like an ordinary person, but I assure you, with every echo of angelic truth, there is royal light in your spirit. God placed a crown on you before your birth, and now it's time for you to wear it. But for this to happen, you must listen. You must accept this heavenly message. Don't miss it, don't doubt it, because those you loved are watching over you, and they want to see you succeed. They want you to choose light over fear. They want you to finally believe in what they've always seen in you, that you are chosen. You matter to the heavens more than you realize. And when the final whispers of this divine message reach your spirit, take a deep breath. Feel the weight of the world lift off your shoulders. You've carried too much for too long, and tonight, the heavens are lifting it from you. You don't need to understand how it happens, just trust that it is happening, both in visible and invisible ways. God is weaving healing into every part of your being, into the memories you've locked away for years, into the parts of your mind that still shake when the silence gets too loud. You are not breaking, you are becoming. And if the tears fall again, let them flow freely. They are not a sign of weakness, they are a sign of freedom. Freedom your soul has craved for so long. Freedom that comes not from having all the answers, but from surrendering. From letting go of the need to control everything. From finally resting in the truth that God already knows everything. You don't need to control what comes next. You just need to stay open, stay available, and be ready to believe that maybe, just maybe, miracles were always real and they were always meant for you. Tomorrow, you might wake up feeling different. Don't rush to figure it out. Just accept it and rest in it. The world will try to pull you back into chaos, into noise, and into fear. But now you have something that the darkness cannot touch. You have awareness, spiritual awareness, knowledge that cannot be shaken, a flame that cannot be put out. You have met the heavens face to face. You have heard your name spoken with love. You have been touched by a power greater than pain, greater than confusion, greater than anything this world can throw at you. Archangel Michael will not leave when this message ends. His presence will stay, his protection will continue, and his sword will remain drawn. Not out of anger, but out of devotion. For you, for your home, for your future. He will stand guard while you sleep. He will go ahead of you when you wake. He will light your path when the world falls into darkness again. And when you forget what happened tonight, and you will forget, He will gently remind you through spiritual awareness, through signs, through songs, through the feeling that someone is watching over you, because someone truly is. And when this message softly settles in your heart, remember, these were not just words. This was an awakening, a spark of spirit. You are no longer who you were before. The purity of your being has shifted. Your prayers will now carry more power. Your presence will change the energy of every room you enter. You are no longer just a person. You are a vessel of divine love, a carrier of light, a mirror of God's presence in human form. You have been sent back into your life with new eyes, new authority, and a new world. You may even find that the things that once caused you pain no longer hold the same weight, that the voices that once broke you now sound far away, that the time you've spent for others suddenly feels lighter. This is the Spirit moving through you. This is healing flowing from the heavens into your soul and then outward, touching everyone you meet from this day forward. You will no longer need to prove your worth. You will not need to beg others to see your value. You will not wear yourself out trying to be good enough, because you already are. So says the heavens. And when the heavens speak, nothing else matters. Now close your eyes and picture this. Your home is bathed in a soft golden glow. Archangel Michael stands at the door, his wings spread wide, his sword resting peacefully by his side. His eyes are full of love and gentleness. The Holy Spirit hovers like a gentle breeze, moving over every corner of your home. All your fears dissolve like morning mist. All your doubts fall silent. And through all of this, you hear the voice of God whispering to your heart, "My child, I am with you. I have always been with you. I will always be with you." Let this be your lullaby tonight. Let this truth fill your heart forever. You are seen, you are known, you are chosen, and you are loved, deeply, eternally, and without limit. Sleep in peace, wake up with strength, and walk through life creating miracles. Yes, I will continue, because the heavens have not stopped speaking. The message isn't over just like that. The page is long, and the heavens love you so much they will go as far as they can, word by word, breath by breath, to reach you, to remind you, and to bring you back to the truth of who you are. There is still something you need to hear tonight, and I feel it deeply in my spirit. You were never a mistake. The enemy has tried for years to convince you that you were the problem, that you were the cause of everything that went wrong, that you are cursed, that you are unlucky. But that's a lie. Do you hear me? A lie. Some things broke not because you were broken, but because they couldn't hold your blessing. They couldn't bear the weight of your light. They had to fall so something greater could rise. And now, that rising has begun. Tonight, at this very moment, Archangel Michael still stands over you. You may not see him, but your soul knows he's here. The warmth in your chest, the chill running down your spine, the sudden silence in the room. This is confirmation. You're not imagining it. You are surrounded by light, divine power, the same power that parted the sea, raised the dead, and whispered the stars into existence. This power lives in you, yes, in you, and soon you will remember how to use it. Soon you will begin to speak differently. The words you say will carry weight. You will heal others just by being around them. It won't be something you try to do. It will happen naturally. You'll walk into a room and shift the entire energy. People will start asking what's changed about you. You'll smile, and they won't understand the fire in your eyes. But you will know. You will know that everything started the night you didn't skip this message, the night you didn't scroll past the screen, the night you decided to listen. That night is tonight. The night you listened. That night is tonight. And yes, things may start to feel a little strange. Some people may leave your life. Don't chase them. Let them go with gratitude. They were not meant to carry the new version of you. You don't need to explain your growth to anyone. What God is doing in you is sacred, personally protected. The heavens are quietly building the foundation. Don't panic. Don't start living a dream that can't be told. Every masterpiece begins in solitude. I will share with you something others learned today, to have a dream. And you, beloved, are becoming a masterpiece. Just begin to dream again. The dreams will be brighter than before. Just stop dreaming and listen to yourself. Just start dreaming and hear yourself. Hola, hola. Some dreams will be warnings, others will be instructions. Keep a notebook by your bed. Archangel Michael will speak clearly to you now, because your spirit is more open than ever before. You will start to hear the truth with your own voice. You will trust yourself again. That inner compass you once thought was broken wasn't broken at all. It was just hidden. But now, it's awakening, stronger, sharper, and divinely tuned. Soon, maybe even within the next 24 hours, there will be a moment when something tries to distract you, confuse you, or make you fearful. It could be a phone call, a thought, or an argument. When this happens, stop. Don't react the way you used to. Don't let it throw you off. Just breathe and say, "Peace is my new language. I do not argue with darkness, I carry light." Watch how quickly it fades, because darkness cannot fight what is filled with divine light. And you, right now, are full of light. You have been chosen to walk, speak, and see in a way that is different from before. You will start noticing things others don't. You'll feel changes before they happen. This is not paranoia, this is insight. It's your angel whispering to you before the storm. Trust this feeling. You are not crazy, you are called. You will also feel waves of energy you can't explain. Joy for no reason, gratitude that brings you to tears, peace that calms all unnecessary thoughts. Let it wash over you. This is the heavens cleansing your soul with pure love. This is what you were created for, and soon you will marvel at how you ever lived without it. So powerful is this night, and so powerful are you when you surrender to the divine. Don't underestimate the spiritual changes that have just begun. This wasn't just another video. Thank you for watching it. This wasn't just another message. This is a spiritual awakening, a divine message sent directly from the heavenly throne. Archangel Michael has come to you as your personal messenger, not only to protect you, but to remind you that you have a purpose, light to carry, and a life to live with full clarity. So, move forward with courage. Tonight marks the start of your clarity, the beginning of your strength, and the beginning of a life where you will no longer doubt yourself, no longer shrink back, no longer delay your calling. You are ready, you are chosen, and you have been appointed for this time. Sleep peacefully tonight, for when you wake up tomorrow, you will feel different. You will wake up alive, you will wake up enlightened, and you will wake up anointed. And this time, beloved, you will not forget who you truly are. Yes, I will continue slowly, gently, just as the heavens would. Now that your heart is open and the veil between the seen and unseen has thinned, let me share with you what your soul has always known, what you were always meant to hear. There has never been a version of your life where this truth wasn't meant to be. This message did not come to you by accident. God wrote this moment into your story long before you were born. It was sealed in light, protected by mystery, and revealed only now because tonight was meant for your awakening. Archangel Michael is not simply standing in your home tonight. He is circling around, cleansing and filling your space with light. His presence touches the darkest corners of your home, even the ones you didn't know held old, lingering energies. He is your spiritual healer. That memory that suddenly came back to you, that moment when you unexpectedly thought of someone who hurt you years ago, wasn't a coincidence. It happened because the spiritual world is performing a deep cleansing, and in this process, it must bring to the surface what was once hidden. Do not fear what rises to the surface. Do not run from the feelings. Let the tears fall. Let the old thoughts come up. Let the pain pass through you, not stay inside you. Because now, unlike before, you are no longer defenseless. You are guarded, protected, watched over. You might even feel the need to speak out loud. Do it. Speak, whisper, cry, or laugh. Every sound that comes from your chest tonight is sacred. It is like incense in the heavens. You no longer have to keep yourself quiet. This is what liberation sounds like. This is what healing feels like. You have survived in a world that doesn't understand spiritual people, You have hidden the most beautiful parts of yourself, your sensitivity, your dreams, your deep intuition, because the world told you that you were too much. You have kept them hidden because the world told you that you were too new. But beloved, what the world called too much, the heavens call precious. You are not broken, you are wide open. And that is why the angels visit you. That is why Archangel Michael chose to speak to you directly tonight. You don't need correction, you just need a reminder of who you are, of what you carry within you, of where you come from. And tonight, you remembered. And now that you've remembered, there is no turning back. You've tasted something too sacred. You've felt something too divine. The silence that once scared you will now feel like safety. The night that once weighed you down will now feel light. The doubts that tried to fill your thoughts will fade away like shadows at dawn. And when you wake up tomorrow, the world may look the same, but you will be different. Your steps will feel lighter. Your spirit will feel calm. In your bones, you will know, because now you've touched something real. You will feel it in conversations, in music, in numbers, in the wind, in dreams. The veil has been lifted. You are no longer walking in the dark. The heavens are showing you signs, not to convince you, but to confirm. Confirm that you are loved. Confirm that you are protected. Confirm that you are now on the right path. Yes, you may still have moments of doubt, but they won't last long. Yes, life will still challenge you, but you will face it with wisdom. Yes, people may still misunderstand you, but now you will understand yourself, and that's where your strength lies. That is your freedom. That is where your true power comes from. From this night forward, anointing will pour over your life. It won't be loud, but it will be undeniable. Quiet, steady, constant. You will begin to attract people who speak directly to your soul. Will you worry less? No, you will simply find more clarity when you say yes. Your spirit will start to choose what your mind used to overthink. This is the power of alignment. This is the miracle that started tonight. The heavens rejoice when one soul remembers, and you remembered. So tonight, rest in peace. Rest knowing your home is not empty, it is surrounded. Rest knowing your angels are not far, they are near. Rest knowing Archangel Michael is not waiting for you to beg. He is already acting, already protecting, already cleansing, already loving. And above all, rest knowing that God has not forgotten his promise to you. What you gave in the dark, he answers in the light. What you thought he was ignoring, he is fulfilling in silence. And when everything unfolds, because it will unfold, you will look back at this message and say, "This was the night everything began to change." And it was. It is happening now. This is the change. This is the sign. This is the spiritual covering. This is the beginning. And now, my final whisper to your soul: you are light, you are protected, and you are remembered. You are never alone. You are holy ground, and the heavens are closer to you than ever before. Yes, beloved. Yes, beloved. I am still here. Archangel Michael has not left. The angels have not turned away from you. The heavens are not finished with you, because what is happening now is not an ending. It is a continuation, a holy revelation of what has been waiting too long in the spirit. Do not think for a moment that this is the end of the message. No, this is where the miracle begins to take shape. In the hours to come, you may notice small changes. The room may feel gentler. A sudden warmth may touch your cheek. The wind might rustle in the trees louder than usual. This is because the heavens want you to know that they are not done speaking to you. This wasn't just a one-time message. This was the start of a new relationship between you and the divine. A conversation that will now continue every day. If you stay open, if you listen, and keep softness in your heart, you will begin to hear the voice of the heavens in a way others can only dream of. Yes, you. Yes, you. The one who thought you were too broken to be called. You, who thought you missed your chance. You, who believed the heavens were silent because you weren't good enough. Beloved, you were never disqualified. In fact, your scars are the very places where the heavens want to shine. Light shines through cracked vessels more beautifully than through perfect ones. You are a masterpiece of the heavens. You are a masterpiece of the heavens. Your artist signed your soul with love. So, if tomorrow you wake up and feel that everything has changed, trust it. Trust the softness. Trust the world around you. If what used to upset you no longer has power over you, it's because you are no longer responding from the same energy. You have risen to a new level. You have been renewed, and the heavens want you to walk confidently down this new path. Do not look back. Do not chase the old version of yourself just because it's familiar. That version is gone. It was buried the moment you said yes to the divine. The moment those words entered your spirit, the version of you, anxious, fearful, disconnected from the world, was loved but no longer needed. The version that is emerging now is more aligned with the heavens, more connected, and stronger. And make no mistake, you now carry something sacred within you. The light that touched you tonight will not fade when the screen shuts off. It will go with you into every room, every conversation, every decision. People will notice something different in your eyes, and they won't be able to explain what it is. They will feel calmer around you, safer. That's because now you walk with divine authority. Not the kind that demands loud words or seeks attention, but the kind that simply radiates peace. And Michael didn't come for just one night. He will stay until what has been declared in the heavens becomes visible in your life, until the words you've read begin to show up in reality in a way that cannot be ignored. The restoration of what you lost, the healing of what was broken, the return of what was stolen. The heavens have started to act, and now nothing can stop them. Not fear, not people, not even your own doubts. Because the process has already started in the spirit, and what begins in the spirit always makes its way into the physical world. Don't be surprised if tonight you sleep deeper than you have in years, if your dreams carry a message. If you wake up at 3:33 a.m. and feel someone standing near your door, but not in fear, but in strength, know that it is Michael. This is your confirmation. The heavens are telling you, we are with you. Do not resist, do not run, let it be. Allow yourself to be embraced, even in your sleep. Allow yourself to receive, even in silence. Yes, there will be people in your life who won't understand what is happening to you. That's okay. Not everyone is meant to walk with you to the next level. Some people are part of your story, but not your destiny. Be gentle, be grateful, but stay firm in your boundaries. When the heavens move, some things must leave. Don't worry about them leaving, because what will replace them will be better, brighter, and more aligned with your calling. You are no longer who you were. Now, you walk under the open sky. Let the heavens guide you. Speak softly, move slowly, walk with grace, listen more closely, and when you feel the Spirit urging you, act. You no longer need to guess. You are being led, and when fear tries to return, because yes, fear may come again, remember this moment. Return to it, read these words again. Reconnect with the world that surrounded you, like a whisper from above. This was not a trick. It was not by accident. It was real, and it is still real. The heavens have not changed their mind about you. Repeat this in your heart whenever you need to. I am safe. I am seen. I am surrounded by light. The heavens are here. I am chosen. Say this when the world feels chaotic, when your mind feels clouded and doubts arise, because now your words have power. Your presence changes the energy of every room. Your prayers are heard instantly, and your home is now sacred. Tonight has changed you forever. I will continue now slowly, gently, because where you are now is not just the end of a message, it is the beginning of something sacred, and your soul knows this. The silence you feel, the calmness in the air, is not just peace, it is presence. the presence of the Holy Spirit surrounding you. It fills your thoughts, heals your emotions with light, and protects your heart with divine strength. You may never be able to explain to anyone what happened tonight, and that's okay. You are safe because this was never meant to be explained, but to be felt. Tonight, you didn't just read words, you responded to the heavens. You opened the door when it was barely heard, when the voice was soft, when the moment seemed personal. Archangel Michael stood quietly in the shadows, waiting to see if your heart would open, and it did. And because you said yes, something shifted in the invisible world.